What's up, guys? Welcome back to Peter's Perspective. Today's special guest we have SYLVN, the band. What's up, guys? How are you today?
Hello. What's up? What's
it's
happening?
Nice having you. The boys, they're all here. We lit. All right, so, well, I guess we should just get started, shall we?
Sure.
All right, so the first question I have for you guys is basically, how did this band come about? How did you guys meet? How did you become official band? How did that happen?
2016.
Yeah, so about 3 years ago, I moved to Long Island to join a different project other than this.
Okay.
And I moved in with DePrisco.
Okay, that's cool.
So we met that way, and then that other project kind of failed.
Didn't go as planned.
Yeah, and then we started writing music right at the tail end of that anyways. So we fell into it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just like
We had all
divine
the
timing.
Instruments around
Yeah.
us anyways, and we were...
And did you guys, you guys were both playing instruments before then, right?
Yeah.
I was doing, ever since I was like younger, I've always been doing music and stuff. I always knew that's what I wanted to do, but it wasn't only until probably like a couple years ago, and like I said, divine timing, until like really he moved in and I saw him doing his thing, and I was just like, it kind of like motivated me to be like, I can do it, you know what I mean? So I just kind of took...
You guys kind of like motivated each other.
Yeah, exactly. But I also didn't have a clear direction. And then once the opportunity opened up for us to make music together, that's when I really took sail with everything.
Okay.
And then I brought my cousin into the mix.
So you guys are cousins?
Yeah, he's my cousin.
Okay, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so like, I already knew he was doing music and stuff, and then I brought it to his attention because it was just
why not bring it all together?
Yeah, let's see where this can go, and and then next.
And then we have Dan. How was Dan brought into the whole?
I met Dan when I was 18.
Okay.
When I attempted to go to college to make my mom happy.
Okay.
Me and Dan met in a class, and nobody would talk to us, so we talked to each other.
Okay.
And we were like, oh, we're both drummers. So.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then he'll probably deny it, but like I realized I wrestled him in middle school.
I honestly can't believe it.
happened.
I ask
That's
everybody
so
about
funny.
it, and it's like, no.
Okay, so how did he get brought into the whole? How did he get brought into the band, basically?
Instagram.
You
right?
three.
Yeah.
You three were all working together,
Yeah.
and then you needed a drummer. You needed an extra.
Well, when
what
I met him
happened?
back in the day, when I left college,
Okay.
we just lost touch, and then
We needed a drummer to
Yeah.
play shows, so
Mhm.
after we finished the EP recording, getting everything out there, we got hit up to play some shows, and we kind of realized that we wanted him to be on bass just so he could sing.
Okay.
And so we flexed him to that role, and then we realized we need a drummer.
You need a new
so-
drummer now.
Yeah, he reached out to Dan on Instagram.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Did you guys reach out to a lot of other people as well, or
He was
yeah, he's pretty much our first person. 'Cause
first pick.
So
yeah.
it was like just got
Got it
like
right the
lucky.
first shot.
we
Yeah.
were picky.
Okay.
That's
First
why
try.
we didn't like.
First try.
We also didn't know, the three of us already had this like chemistry.
Vision
relationship.
You know what I mean? And was already so. SYLVN was already an established
Okay.
entity, and
We were less worried
Yeah.
about his musicianship and more worried about how he fit
Yeah.
with us as a
Okay,
friend.
that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you guys are all a band now, titled SYLVN.
Yes.
How was that name created? Where'd you come up with it? What does it represent? What does SYLVN mean? He's like, all right, here we go.
Yeah, it's kind of a long story, but to keep it
Short and sweet.
a little bit brief, yeah. The year we started the band, on dictionary.com, I looked up the word of the day on my birthday,
Okay.
and it was SYLVN, and so I sent it to the group band message, and Evan was like, "Yo, I live on SYLVN Avenue in
That's
Bayport," and then
Wait, so the word of the day was SYLVN. He lives on SYLVN.
and
Yeah.
then he grew up going to
Yeah.
SYLVN Park in Miller Place, and I also lived with
That's
him.
like the name of the school?
no, there's like where I grew up in Miller Place, there was a park,
Okay, so
SYLVN
there's, like, a
Park,
park.
and it was just where all my friends would go at night, and
Dude, what? So it was
was
all
just
like
like-
one of
it
those
was
like
crazy.
conspiracy
Yeah.
theory.
Yeah, it was very strange.
So the word of the day on your birthday was SYLVN,
Yeah.
which was his street and the park he used to go to as a kid.
Yeah.
And was that
And I used to
okay,
live with
shit.
him too, so like I also used to live on SYLVN Avenue, so it was just
From
like
that point on, it was just
It was just like,
immediately.
we're
it was
SYLVN.
just like, yeah, it has to be.
That was
Yeah,
it.
it touched
That's
all of us.
awesome. Okay, so
personally.
what does it mean? Does
It
mean
means
anything?
to be inhabit the woods, basically. And
That's
I'm
cool.
from Maine as well, so
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
like such a big
the
thing,
most
and there used to be a
woodland
park too. So that's
Yeah.
cool. I like
Yeah.
that. All right, that's cool. So now we have 4 of you. I know we talked a little bit about him playing the drums and now bass, but what are the instruments that you guys play?
I'm guitar.
Regularly.
I do a little bit of the production when we
Okay.
do demos and stuff like that, but my main instrument is guitar.
So your lead guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I did do drums, but now
Yeah.
I'm bass and I sing the cleans
Okay.
and stuff, and you know, just that's it. Anything I can help out in. You know.
Mhm. What about you guys?
And I do like the harsh vocals and I sing sometimes.
Okay, sometimes. Only in some of the songs.
Spoken word, spoken words
Okay.
as
Okay.
well, which is a
Okay,
big
that's
part
cool.
of our
And
style.
drums.
New drummer
New
over
drummer.
here. Great job. Okay, so I know something big for you guys is definitely the environment that you guys create. So my question for you is, what is the goal environment that you guys try to create and try to, aspire to really achieve through your music? What type of environment?
Serene moments. There's a lot of ambience. It's something you can listen to, kind of like explosions in the sky, and sometimes it's a lot like Bring Me the Horizon. We try to create soundscapes that people can connect with and hits you right in the feels.
Yeah,
I would say.
completely. I would agree with that. I would definitely say our presence is welcoming.
Okay.
We try to welcome, we try to just make everybody feel
Make
that
people
way.
feel comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna speak for them, but I know growing up, that was just not a comfortable feeling. So now I have this platform with my best friends and my cousin, and it's just I want everybody to feel comfortable,
and welcome.
no matter what, who you are, whatever length of life you come from. It doesn't just know that when you're in our presence, you're accepted, and
That's awesome.
That's what we want.
What would you guys add to that?
Yeah, pretty much.
I agree.
We want people to feel like they have the coolest part about listening to music for me is the identity that it also makes me have as a person. Like when people wear band shirts and stuff like that, it's it also gives you an identity, and it's a very visual way for someone to understand what you're all about.
Definitely.
I think that's super
Definitely.
cool. So I want people to look at us and be like, they love art, they love expressing themselves, they love music, they love all these different platforms of creativity, and I want people to look at SYLVN and be like, that's a creative person.
Yeah, even if you're not a musician, but you like music, we want you to be able to connect with us on
through the music.
Yeah, through the music, but how he said, on
or
an
a
artist
visual
level.
way.
Yeah, visual, artistic way. We
shot the
aesthetic,
video ourselves.
Yeah, aesthetic.
We do all the design ourselves. Every piece of media and content we put out, we were really big on doing it DIY.
You do it together. And
so we want people to look at our
and
visuals.
You want it to be original, kind of.
Yeah, absolutely, and just creative people, we want to gravitate towards it and just connect with it.
Definitely, you guys got my attention.
Yes, exactly,
That's
right.
a perfect example. Yeah. So does your genre and the style of your music, and I guess the meaning of your music and the lyrics and everything that goes into your music, does it have a lot to do with what you guys have been through in life and what you have experienced? And
it's rare if it actually doesn't. Honestly, Evan, I would say, kind of pens most of the lyrics.
So your music is very truthful about experiences, about your journey, what you've been through.
It's very honest.
Yeah,
Okay.
a lot of our personalities come through. Mostly, like I said, mostly his, but we all kind of sign off on it in a way that nothing that he is saying is something that we also haven't been through individually.
Somehow, even, like I said, Evan, does the majority of the lyrics, but when we go down and we're all right, we all can connect to that. And we all can
say if it's about heartbreak, you guys have all been through your own version of a heartbreak.
Yeah, exactly.
That's an example.
Yeah, everyone's been kind of experienced that, so I wanted to kind of encapsulate so you can relate to it more.
Yeah, definitely.
It's kind of almost like a shared memory in a sense.
Yeah,
Everyone's
definitely.
been there.
Right. What about you, D?
I can't.
Yeah, come on. You know what the music's about.
Well, it's interesting.
I
just enjoy really, from an outer point of view, I appreciated what they wrote.
Right.
And I really liked the direction that they were going, and I saw potential in them.
Right.
So,
and that's what kind of also got you interested.
So, and they're also good people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Anthony
introduced me to that.
And you're new to the band too,
Yeah.
so you're also, but that's awesome.
Yeah.
Like I like that you guys, even though he is new, it's kind of like always been like. Yeah, I feel like you guys are just like, it's like you've known each
It
other
just felt
forever.
familiar.
Yeah.
It very
It's
felt
familiar.
familiar. It's,
Exactly.
yeah, exactly.
We're a
Yeah.
It's like you guys are comfortable,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
even though he hasn't been here that long.
Yeah.
Okay, so music. I know it's a very important outlet to you. Would you guys all agree that it's your way of coping?
Yeah.
More than just coping. It's how we express every
Makes you
every
basically,
emotion.
if something's
a-
going on bad in your life,
It's like a way of
pick
life.
up the guitar, pick up a mic, and it makes you just forget about everything else.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Even if
yeah.
it's not like necessarily for me, I mean, it doesn't. I don't always go to writing it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like just music in general. Like I just
Even
like
just
to
listening to
listen.
music,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
It's so important.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It definitely is a big focal point on my release on emotion.
And it's part of our creative process. I mean, we don't even feel comfortable writing until we've really just like dove into what is inspiring us in that moment too.
Yeah.
You know, because you can't be good at what you do if you don't like understand what's going on around you that's inspiring people at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we
that's
wanna,
awesome, and
we
that's
wanna
raw.
be relevant.
That's just
yeah.
like real. Like
Yeah, we'll sit down and be like, like every single day, I think we'll talk in the group chat, be like, yo, have you heard this record? Have you heard this album?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and just because I want people, like, if I
to
heard
know what's
something,
going on.
yeah, like, but also like what's going on, like how I'm feeling, because if I can send Evan a song and he listens to it, he'll like, I get how Matt's feeling.
that's
You know
cool.
what I mean? Like,
like
I understand
that.
where his head is at, so.
My heart.
Yeah, that's like how we
I
go
love
into
it.
like
You guys
writing
are like
too.
you guys are like family. Like
Yeah.
it's like it's come to that point.
Yeah,
I feel.
oh, totally.
That's-
You know.
That's the biggest part of it. Like Matt said, when Dan came into the band, it was like not so much his musicianship. Like we knew the kid could play drums. It was
Yeah.
just now he's got to mesh
Vibe
on
with
that.
us,
Yeah, on
yeah.
that
Yeah,
family
like
level.
emotionally and like on an energy level. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
does your energy like connect well and.
And I already vibe with
Yeah.
him,
Yeah.
so I was like, since I vibe with them, I mean, it's my cousins, so
Yeah.
It's
hopefully,
probably gonna work.
yeah, I felt like it was
That's
gonna
so
work.
awesome. I love that.
Mhm.
Okay, so earlier before the interview, you guys were telling me a lot about how you want people to not feel alone and you want them to feel less alone. Like how you said, in the environment you guys create, you want people to feel welcome and comfortable.
Right.
Yes.
If, let's say, someone in your crowd right now was feeling alone, what would your advice be to someone who is feeling alone or who's down, who's in a complete low right now, a point at their life where they just feel alone, like they have no one? What is your advice to them?
It's temporary.
Yeah, that's really the biggest, truest piece of advice. It's temporary. Everything gets better. Everything gets worse. It's just the way that it's always been.
Yeah.
Life's
I-
like a roller coaster. You're
yeah,
gonna have
I
ups and
think
downs.
the perfect example is like it's a very honest thing. Like he got in a car accident on the way here.
Yeah, literally.
It's
Literally.
and
Like, I literally got in a car
Announce it to
accident.
everyone.
yeah, but life is rough sometimes. Like it's gonna throw you a curveball. You're gonna feel alone. People are gonna come in and out
You're
of your
gonna get
life.
scared. You're gonna.
And
And that's all normal.
Yeah.
Like to feel that way.
Because you're human.
Yeah.
You're gonna have different types of feelings.
There's nothing wrong to feel vulnerable. There's nothing wrong. You know, it happens. You feel low, and that's an emotion. Unfortunately, everybody feels it.
Goes through, yeah.
Not everybody will admit it or feel
Definitely.
sound to admit it, but it happens. So like, you're not alone because literally everybody, I guarantee you can possibly think of in your life has gone through it in a form,
In a
some
different
way or
way,
another.
yeah.
So it's just you just gotta realize that it's
you're a human
gonna
being.
end. You know
It's
what I mean?
temporary.
Yeah, it's
I
temporary.
like that. It's
and we
temporary.
talk about that a lot in our music too, like being alone, being dark in dark places, and the funny thing is, by the end of it all, I think our music always goes like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like we're talking about dark places, but then we'll put it against being in a really happy place too.
Yeah,
So,
and that's good because that's what life's about.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Life
think
is
when,
literally about ups and downs and
I think
figuring
when
your
people
way.
listen to it, they'll feel that. They'll
Yeah.
feel the personality.
What about you guys? Any advice to someone who's feeling alone right now? Like, other than it's temporary, it's kind of the same thing.
Just like yeah, well, like I
It
said,
is
it's temporary, and
it is temporary.
you know, everyone feels it. So like, if you feel this way, like I felt this way at one point, you felt that way,
Or if I haven't felt
or
this
if you
way, one
haven't,
day
like-
I'm going to.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Like
You
it's
go
all
through
natural.
changes. That's basically
Yeah.
what it is.
Definitely.
It's just change.
Yeah,
Like the
change is hard.
seasons.
Yeah, change is really hard.
Without it, you don't get better as a person or
That's a big
stronger,
thing too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
it's-
totally agree with that. It's how
it's-
you're gonna grow.
Yeah.
You have to
Right.
experience the ups and the downs.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to roll with the punches.
Exactly.
Always.
Oh, roll with punches.
Yeah.
Okay, So, I'm really interested, and I'm sure you guys want, this is your platform, tell everyone, whoever's watching, what are some things that you guys have planned for the future that you're allowed to
talk about?
allowed to, like, give us a little sneak peek on? What do you guys have planned or coming up soon? I know.
We have a new single coming out.
A new single.
Which
What's it
we're-
called? Are we allowed to know the title?
No.
We're not even allowed to know the title.
Not yet.
Okay, it's a surprise. But
Recording,
there's a single coming out soon. It might even be out. We're not sure when we're going to drop this.
The future is going to be a lot of visual stuff. We're going to do more merch, another video.
Mhm.
I mean, just
More photo shoots, maybe.
Expanding the side of us that's not just music, because
Yeah.
we want to show people.
Even if it's like, even we could do one day, like just a vlog, like a day in the
Right.
life of SYLVN.
Yes,
That'd be
exactly.
cool.
We're all
Like just chilling in the
into
studio,
film.
so
You know,
people get to
so-
know
We
you.
can
That's
connect
so
with
funny
people.
because we actually have a running joke that we would start a show like,
That's
oh,
so-
literally.
next week
Next
on
week on
SYLVN.
SYLVN.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys
Yeah.
been saying that before.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a very
Stay tuned.
true
It's
statement.
coming next
Exactly.
week on SYLVN.
we're
It's
all
coming.
into film. Like that's another like passion.
Yeah, he
of
was
all
telling
of
me. I
us.
was like, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Like,
Big time.
we're gonna be
We
creating.
do all our own
We're all
film
gonna be
content,
creating
so-
some stuff very soon. That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so last but not least, last question, and then we can maybe hear some music. What is?
Right.
I want a little bit of something from all of you for this last question. What is your perspective of creating a comfortable environment through your music? How do you see it?
Creating an identity for yourself that is powerful. You can identify with music. You can identify with people around you just by sharing.
Just knowing yourself.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
music is a platform of identity and self-expression, and it's a very powerful thing. So I think through music and our
Yeah.
environment that we create, we want to create interconnectivity and people being able to talk to each other and people being
Yeah.
able to
To be open.
Yeah, like
too.
somebody could be
To
in the
open up to
crowd
each
and
other.
Right.
somebody you're not normally, you wouldn't go and hang out with or not necessarily just sit down on the bus and talk to them, but like
the music.
yeah, we
brought
want
you
to
together.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. We want to bring
I feel that. That's cool.
we want to bring somebody who lives A lifestyle and somebody who lives B lifestyle.
Two completely different
Yeah,
people,
right.
and then
Yeah.
you realize that wow,
Yo,
you know,
we
Identify.
become
Our
best
energy,
friends.
yeah.
Exactly.
identify through the music.
Mhm.
that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Not through anything
What about
else.
you guys?
Yeah.
Similar stuff?
Yeah, pretty much because like we're all the same. Like,
I just show passion in playing.
Yeah.
Really, I just like playing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because when you
And that too,
all
like I
I
feel
really
you guys
like.
all
That's
just
honestly
really
all I really
like you
to
also just
play.
enjoy the music. Like
Yeah.
you enjoy
Yeah.
making music.
If you have
I-
fun doing what you're doing, then
Yeah.
it shows.
You won.
And
If you have
and
fun, you
it
won.
shows everybody else that it's natural.
That's
So
awesome.
if you feel what you're
we just
playing,
want
it's like-
everybody
it's
in the
just
crowd
passion.
to feel as
Mhm.
one. Like
Yeah.
no matter what you've done, leave all that stuff outside because once
Mhm.
you come to see us, we're all a big family, and it's
That's
just
awesome,
like
yeah.
everything else doesn't matter. Just
And we want to talk
Yeah.
to
The
everyone.
moment,
We're,
like-
we're big on talking to every single
Connection.
person that
yeah,
Connection.
we are
Yeah.
so
That's awesome.
keen on connecting. Like we want our fans to like reach out to us. We would love to talk to you guys. Like
Yeah.
Send them a DM, whatever.
we
Yeah,
love
totally.
hearing from our fans. We love talking to our fans.
And that's real, like, because a lot of artists, like, I know plenty of artists who like aren't in it for the love of the fans and love of
Yeah,
the music. Like some
totally.
artists just do it for the money. Let's
No,
say.
they're our friends.
And,
you know, it's
yeah.
just like even
And
though
I
we
feel
didn't
like you
meet
guys
them,
are just
you know?
like real. Like you're just like, you know, like you want to hang out. Sure, let's do something.
That's
you know,
it.
like
Literally.
We had a fan.
even after the show, like stay later and hang out with them. Like people want to
Yeah.
get to know you, and I like that you guys are interested in getting to know them even.
I like to call
We'll
them-
grab
I like to
lunch
call them
with you.
Friends.
I like
Yeah.
to call
More
them
than
friends.
fans.
More than
Fans is like
We
they're
had
like your
friends.
friends.
See, I like that even.
They're
That's
friends.
real. Like
Cindy. We
Yes.
had
She
a
should followers. They should say friends.
Oh,
we
yeah.
had we had someone reach out to us from Estonia.
Yeah,
even, and
we
that
have
was like
this-
such a huge moment for us.
Yeah.
That our
Yeah.
Cindy, if
music-
you're watching this,
Yes,
shout out.
thank
shout out.
You're awesome.
But,
That's so awesome.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
huge for us. Just
Mhm.
that our music is, like she posted on Twitter one day. Like I see people posting on Twitter all the time. Like this band is hardworking. This band is real. These
Oh,
these
yeah,
are real
yeah.
guys. And just like the fact that our music can convey that we're hardworking. We're
Yeah,
real
it's what
people.
you put into it.
It's that hard work is paying off for
That's
sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you guys doing this interview and
We
stuff.
appreciate you.
But
Yeah.
I'm also very excited to hear what you guys have to play for us right now. What
Cool.
song are you playing?
Desire.
Desire?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Off
Alright.
of 22.
Well, you guys, you know, I'm going to put all their information in the description. You could go subscribe, check out their videos, check out their music. Are you guys on every music platform?
Everything.
Yeah.
So, are you on
Everything.
SoundCloud or Spotify, iTunes?
Everything.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. So, I'm going to put links to everything in the description. You guys know where to find them. Their Instagram, whatever else, so you guys can contact them as well.
Please
And,
do.
Yes.
Please reach out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's hear some music.
Thanks.